Hey y'all, it's an absolutely beautiful day out today, so I thought I'd do a little short video here to show you what's going on in the garden. You can hear my sister's dogs in the background. That one hound is called Jack. He's a blue tick hound, I believe. Anyway, they're all rescues, and so they live out over here, and she takes care of them. But it's kind of fun listening to them when she's out there feeding them and stuff. Anyway, let's see what we got going here. This is that lettuce, the bronze mignonette lettuce. These are kind of the ones I'm holding in reserve, and well, I'll end up picking leaves and stuff off of them. There's a couple over here that I've kind of separated out, and there's still a couple of turnips over there growing. I thought all of them had died, but there's still a couple going, so we'll see what happens with them. Over here are the peas. I built a little trellis out of bamboo poles that I bought off Amazon. So, and they're just really happy right now. I mean, look at them. They're starting to send up little tendrils and getting bigger. Not that I'm really expecting to get much off of them, but as a cover crop, they seem to be doing just fine. These are the strawberries in the 4-tier planter. As you can see, they're starting to perk up now and looking lots nicer. Some of them are still kind of wilty looking, but I'm confident that they're going to be just fine. The peas over here, this is my first planting of peas, and they're blooming again. So I don't know. I looked at the weather report, and it doesn't look like there's going to be anything bad for a couple of weeks, so I may get some more off of there. And of course, the hollyhocks down there just being happy. Now this bed I finished filling up, and then planted a bunch of the bronze mignonette lettuce seedlings in here, and they're starting to perk up now. I've set this frame up, so I will probably put a frost cloth over the top of it when it starts freezing again. And these are ones that I'm hoping to kind of grow into heads. So we'll see how well they do. Over here we've got radishes growing. I actually picked a couple of them this morning. These are French breakfast. And I picked a couple of them and had them earlier. And the China rose are looking pretty good. And the onions are still hanging in there. Over here we've got the carrots. Carrots are putting on a little bit of growth and looking pretty nice over here. These will be another that when it starts to turn off cold again, I'll put frost fabric on them and grow them through the winter. There is the new compost system that I set up, and been kind of adding things to it, and cleaned out the old compost bin. And there's actually some pretty nice compost in there that I'll probably stick a layer of it on a couple of the pots before I replant them again. And of course the parsley is just really, really happy. Just growing beautifully. And this is the other tower planter with its strawberries, and then the herbs in the bottom. We've got, that is oregano, and then a nice thyme plant, and then a sage. And that was the space where the basil was, which is gone now because of the freeze. There is chives, and there's a rosemary in there. The oregano keeps trying to take it over, but yeah, these strawberries were planted quite some time ago, transplanted, and as you can see, they've already started to send up new little leaves and looking really happy. The calendula is getting ready to bloom again. Stick some more of those seeds that I keep finding, put them down here in the pot. And there's my other rosemary. And I have the other sage and another chives over here. But yeah, the garden is still doing pretty good and growing. Really pleased with what's going on for a fall garden. And in containers, it's actually doing really, really nice. So there's a shot of the bird feeders over there. They don't normally come out when I'm sitting out here unless I'm sitting down in my chair and being real quiet. But I've got some lovely birds. There's cardinals and some house finch and some little goldfinches, chickadees, titmouse, nuthatches, just all kinds of birds, and I really enjoy sitting out here watching them. Anyway, so, oh, and there's one up there just flew in. I just wanted to give you a quick look at everything. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later.